played out. Joining us to talk about this, our expert panel, HLN Reed back with us, entertainment journalist and a mom of a 13-year-old right in the prime of video game
in the middle of
years.
This. Absolutely.
Also with us, our psychotherapist and author of the book Till Death Do Us Part, Robi Ludwig. Robi, let me start with you. What do you make of the study that says, all right, you play for about an hour and you're okay, you're actually happier and better off?
Well, a lot of these games now are designed to be more social. So the kids that are using it are also using it with fellow friends, which helps them to socialize in a different kind of way. They can be leaders, they can problem solve. So anything in moderation is good, but it does train the brain to react in a different kind of way. And now that these games are more social, it might have more mental advantages for these kids.
Got it. HLN, you know as a mom, and I've got a 15 and 18-year-old, and two boys, so they've played, and it's been a battle. The moderation is quickly hard to manage, right?
Yes, it is. It's definitely balance here. I know I literally just set the rule yesterday, because today is the first day of school here in Atlanta, and I set the rule yesterday, 1 hour a day, Monday through Friday, end of conversation, because during the summer you do get in this trap of there's nothing really to do, you're spending more than 3 to 4 hours, then you're not being social with family. You're social maybe with your friends, but the interaction, in-person interaction, is limited. So it's definitely about balance here for sure.
There you go. And real quick, Rob, and we're going to take your calls, by the way. 1-877-TEL-HLN is the number. You guys have some questions lined up. But real quick on that, is that your fear, Robbie? That the social skills will be stunted because of too much video game play? Is that one of the great fears for you?
Well, too much of anything is not good. So what you always want to introduce is balance. So yes, that kids are learning how to interact in a very common way for their age group, which is via video games. But that doesn't mean that they aren't supposed to develop those in-person skills and also athletic skills.
Yeah.
So you always want to make sure they're covering all the bases as a parent.
Yeah, good point. Hey, Jason's with us from Nebraska. Jason, again, number 1-877-TEL-HLN. Jason, your thoughts on this?
I agree that there should be limitations on how long a child could play video games. When I was a kid, we had video games in the house. However, I couldn't play because I'm blind, but my brothers played them, and my mother said, you know, enough's enough. You got to go outside and burn off some of those fats and calories. But I do agree about the video games being helpful to the kids as long as they're educational. What I have a problem with is these kids playing games like Mortal Kombat and Grand Theft Auto, things that have a lot of blood, guts, and gore, and nothing but thievery and stuff like that, that is taking away the morals and values of our children.
Hey, Jason, thanks for the call. Your 13-year-old, Call of Duty, any of those?
Absolutely not. He does play some, you know, the point shooter. Yeah, forgive me, I don't know all of the. He gives me all these, you know, acronyms for things. But I do enjoy the ones that he plays with his friends. More strategy games. You know, those are the ones that really work the brain for me. I notice it in him. His socialization skills are even, you know, they're better because of that. But not those ones there that are promoting prostitution and abuse and nonsense. Absolutely not.
There you go. Okay, here's one of our other viewers, Diane from Arizona, with this. My oldest son played them for up to 6 hours a day. Now he's a chemical engineer. Playing actually improved his social skills and motor skills. Robbie, what do you think of that? 6 hours a day, and he turned out all right.
Wow. Listen, there's always that unique individual factor where one person can try something that may not be great for the masses, and it works in their case. And that's where parenting comes in. You really need to know your kid and what your child needs and how they can benefit. If your child is benefiting from a video game, great. And parents can even get involved and have their kids teach them how to play the game, so it becomes a parent-child interactive type of experience. But interesting studies on dyslexia and kids who play video games. Kids who watch video games and who are diagnosed with dyslexia actually learn to read better, faster, and more accurately than kids who did not play. So I think we need to understand that there are benefits, but parental involvement is always a must.
There you go. And I think you really nailed it as well. Watch your child. Some can handle it and some cannot. And you can watch them begin to shut down and become too isolated, and that's when I think you got to jump in there. Robbie, thanks so much. HLN, I know you were shaking your head. You're not playing, are you?
Absolutely not.
You're not in.
They make me nervous. I get so nervous holding those controllers.
Oh, right.
I'm too busy shopping online, so I don't have time for those games.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. This story